Hi everyone, thanks for watching laurieWIRED, and this is the part 2 of the analysis of our BPFDoor Linux malware, where we were continuing on this method that was looking at the socket connections. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to fix these strings. Here's our null character, so it looks like this is probably a string. We know what we're doing here. 19 characters. So let me fix that type. Awesome. qmgr. Okay, let's just fix this. With our trusty regular expressions. What did I do? Did I not hit replace all? Oh, okay, this is giving me hex format and it's not giving me my nice string. Okay, that's annoying. I didn't do it right then. I copied it. Oh, it's because I copied it beforehand. It'd help if you paid attention to what you were doing. Let's try that one more time. That looks better. Okay, nice. First in, first out. Okay. Let's add that as a comment. What is this command doing? I'm curious. So let's take this qmgr command and let's see what this does. So let's do Linux man qmgr. Let's go to this one. If it'll let me. There we go. qmgr daemon awaits the arrival of incoming mail and arranges for its delivery via postfix delivery process. Oh, that's really interesting. Okay. Nice. Wonder if this gives me my flags. -L. Do we have a -L? Let me see. Who's gonna give me what -L is? Maybe it's just L. Nope. That's annoying. Oh, this looks like another version of the qmgr command. Provides an administrator interface to the batch system. Command reads directives from the standard input, and the syntax, well, that looks more accurate than the mail server. That's really interesting, okay. Wonder if this gives us a -L command. I don't think so. Let me see if I can just Google this command. No, that doesn't have anything. Postfix qmgr. Looks like we have... Okay, I think this is taking in remote commands. manager. Okay, so it looks like we have a couple options for what this command is. That's really weird. All right, let me just label this queue manager. And let me just go ahead and quickly fix these other strings. And I'll fix that one too. Let's call this queue manager copy, just in case that one's used instead of this one. Let's see what this string is. It's gonna be 7, so let's fix that type. It's gonna be char 7. A bin sh. So this is gonna be running shell commands. Nice. Let's call this var bin sh. I'm gonna call this string. So it looks like we're gonna be running, maybe somewhere, shell commands. Is this never referenced, I wonder? Interesting. Anyway, but we have a reference to bin sh, so I'm betting we're gonna be running some commands on the computer. Let's copy this. This is gonna be 10. Home equals temp. Well, that's interesting. So home is your environment variable that's set to your user directory. So it looks like it's setting the home variable equal to /temp. Interesting. Why? Let me label this var stir home equals temp. Okay. Are we referencing this anywhere? Ah, looks like we got another local variable. Oh, here it is. That's gonna be our exec VE. I would bet. What is this pointing to? Okay. Looks like I missed a string. Let me undo this. Let's see, how long was this? 8. Maybe I clicked on the wrong one. Char 8. Will that undo my previous type? Yes. Okay, so now this is going to be the bin sh one. Awesome. So let's see if we do have a reference to that now. Yep, and we're passing it to this exec VE command. So we have our bin sh, we have our queue manager, and then we have another string right here, which is going to be setting home equal to temp. We labeled that one as well. Stir home equals temp. Copy. And I'm just gonna go quickly over here and fix these strings as well. Maybe. Let's see how long it takes me. 19. So let's do char. Size 19. PS1 equals. That's hard to read like this. Let me add this as a comment. Okay. This looks like it's setting a variable equal to this. I'll add this in as, I'll add this in as a comment. Oops. Okay. I think these are just part of our shell commands over here. Do I want to go through and fix all of these, or do I want to look at this first? I think I do want to fix the strings first. So let me just go through and fix the strings. Take me some extra time, but I think it'll be worth it in the end. How many strings do I have to fix? 19 characters. Char 19. Hist file equals dev null. Okay, so it looks like it's trying to get rid of the history because dev null is writing to nothing. Let me fix the name of this. Rename. Equals. Let me just do stir because it's kind of weird. So let's change this one. Hist equals dev null. Let's just go through and fix these strings too. 25. Char 25. Okay, this looks like it's just removing logging capabilities for MySQL, so it's trying to probably cover its tracks right here and make sure that none of the malicious stuff that it's doing or going to be doing is actually getting logged and recorded. So kind of trying to be stealthy here, nothing too crazy. Bar MySQL eq dev null. Oh, this is a long one. Okay, what's this doing? I think that was the null character. I don't see any other null characters, hopefully. 124 characters. Retype this. Char 124. Okay. This is a long one. Oh, we're setting our path. I like this. Let's just make it so we can actually read this. So we're setting our path variable. I wonder if this works if I don't do regular expression. It does. Alright, so we're adding a few directories to our path. So this is going to be adding some bin files just in case there's some executables inside of here, where if you run the commands directory, the path variable is going to be what the operating system is actually using to check directories for those particular executables first. So it's just appending to the path variable. So these separations by semicolon are just adding more locations for the path variable. It looks like it's actually overriding it. Normally, if you're setting the path variable, you'll do something like, let me see, path equals path, and then you add something like user/bin or whatever. But it looks like it's completely overriding the path variable instead of appending to it like you would normally do. So that's kind of interesting. Kind of stinks if you've set your path variable to have something you want. Alright, let me just label this var set path string. Okay, I think that was our last string. And we're setting some more local variables because it's not simple enough to just put everything in one variable. Let me just label these as well. We'll just label all of these copy, I think. Just in case they are referenced elsewhere. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Meant to hit L. What is this? Not sure what this is. Does this constant mean anything? I don't think so. That's not a phone number. Let me try it in hex. Wait. Wow, I didn't know you could do multi-line. Not seeing anything come up for this number. That's interesting. Let's just name this var constant num. We'll name this var. And this is a pointer, so this is the address of constant num. All right, so I think we've got all of our strings labeled right here. This is gonna make reading the commands a lot more easy. So like the execve commands right here, we almost don't even have to look at anything related to this because it just pretty much makes sense. We have our bin sh, running that qmgr command, and then setting the home equal to temp command. Let me just show you what execve does right here. Let's do Linux man execve. So execve executes the program referred to by path name. So we've got our path name right here, which remember was our bin sh path. And then this causes the program that is currently running by the program that is currently being run by the calling process to be replaced with the new program. So you're getting rid of the old program and then you're running what is being run inside of this right here. And then let's see this env p. Oh, okay. So this is maybe setting something in the environment. So that's why we had our home equals temp while we were running this command. That makes a lot more sense then, because I was wondering why they were doing that. So this is setting some environment variable while this second command is being run. What was this command? Oh, this was our qmgr command. Okay. Makes sense then. Let me see if there's anything we missed. Param2 is getting actually executed. What was our second parameter here? Let's see our cross references. Looks like we had 2 calls. I think it was call from here. Actually, I don't think it was a call from there. Trite sock. Okay, that was our actual command where we were calling this from. So this was, let's see, 1 was our local 20. Okay, so that's, let me make sure we have our parameters actually labeled so we can tell what's happening. That's gonna be var socket accept return value. And then this was our iptables delete command. This was our second iptables delete command. And then it was closing the socket. So this looks like potentially failure code if the iptables command failed, But it looks like it was calling it in both of these if and else statements. Whoops, this is the wrong function. Go back. So yeah, we run our IP tables delete. Otherwise, we run this plus our IP tables delete commands, I'm guessing, from our system calls right here. So maybe it's just running it temporarily. Interesting. Let me just rename these. And we'll rename this. And our other IP tables delete. There we go. So now all of our parameters are labeled. I'm curious what it's doing down here in this method. Okay, so now we have, that looks a lot cleaner now that we've actually labeled our parameters. That helps a lot. So if IP tables delete does not equal 0, then it's going to try running it again. If IP table is the second one, does not equal that, and it's going to try running it again. Then it's going to start writing to our socket except. And it looks like it's going to be running some more commands. Let's see, did we run this already? Okay, no, this is doing the exec VE after it's running the IP tables commands. And let me see, we're doing more socket stuff down here. So I think we're gonna have to take some time to analyze the rest of this code down here as well. So I think we'll try analyzing this method in the next video. So what we saw is that it was setting some of those IP tables commands, and it was also executing the queue manager command, which is either a mail server queue or it's taking commands from a remote admin. I'm guessing it's the latter, but I guess we'll find out in the next upcoming videos. So we'll continue on in the next video and we'll check out what it's doing with the rest of that method after it's executing that queue manager command. So thanks so much for watching laurieWIRED, everyone, and I'll catch you in the next video.